Welcome to the Neighborhood Block Watch Grant Program Application Workshop. Step 1. Using your internet browser, navigate to the Neighborhood Block Watch Grant Program Grants Management System landing page. The page is located at the web address https://nbwgrants.phoenix.gov. Step 2. If you're not registered on the Grants Management System website, please click Register in the upper right corner to create your NBWGP GMS user ID and password. Step 3. Begin the registration process by entering your contact information. The default portal role is applicant. You must register as an applicant. Please do not change. The fields denoted with an asterisk must be completed. In the continuation of Step 3, please follow the directions in the highlighted section to create your user ID and password. Click the box to agree to the City of Phoenix Terms of Use and Privacy Policy. Click Register. Once you're registered, you'll see Logged In As, in this example, George Martin, at the top right of the screen. You will also receive an email confirming your registration. Step 5. Click the Welcome Letter banner to expand the welcome letter. Please review. Click the banner again to close. Step 6. Click the NBW Grants banner to link to the NBWGP website if necessary. Click the banner again to close. Step 7. Click the Program-Related Forms and Frequently Asked Questions banner for answers to frequently asked questions and links to other NBWGP forms. Click the banner again to close. Step 8. Click the Help tab to display help documents, including the current NBWGP application guide and directions to complete the budget. Step 9. Click the row that corresponds to the document you would like to open. The row will turn green. Click the download icon, which is the arrow down, to open. Continuation of Step 9, the document will open in a new tab on your browser. Please ensure you have your pop-up blocker off. Step 10. The Programs tab will show the grant year, the submission deadline, and the program status. An open program status means the application process is open and can be submitted. Closed will appear once the deadline has passed. Step 11. Click the Current Grants tab. Click here to review application help and instructions for eligibility criteria and grant application submission guidelines. Continuing Step 11, click the banner again to close the application help. Step 12. Stay on the Current Grants tab to create your grant application. To begin your new application, click the plus sign in the Current Grants grid. The grant application will open up. If you're returning awardee, please ensure you are not editing a previous application. Step 13. Enter your information into the grant application. Fields denoted with an asterisk are required to be completed. Fields that are shaded cannot be filled in because they are automatically filled by the Grants Management System. Continuing Step 13, it is imperative that you enter the correct NSD notification number. The GMS links the NSD number to the primary applicant name automatically. If you are not certain what your organization's number is, please contact Neighborhood Services Department. Continuing step 13. Please ensure you scroll down and complete each section with an asterisk. Fields denoted with an asterisk are required fields. Step 14. You can save or save and close your grant application at any point. Your progress will not be lost. The application will not submit until you manually click Submit later in the process. Step 15. To view your application after you've saved it, click the refresh icon shown above. The application you have saved will be displayed in the grid. Your application status will show as draft until you submit it. Step 16. If your organization is submitting 2 applications, ensure you have the correct application selected before editing or entering budget information. The row marked in green, as shown above, denotes the current selection. Step 17. To edit your application, click the pencil icon shown above. The save process is the same as discussed in the prior slide. You can edit your application as long as it remains in draft status. Once you submit the application, you can no longer edit. Step 18. After any edit or save, click the refresh circle to display the updated application information in the grid. The application status will still be in draft form. Step 19. To begin the budget section, ensure you have chosen the proper application row in the top grid. It will be green. Click the corresponding category tab in the bottom grid. Review the application guide to ensure an item is placed in the correct category before you select. Step 20. To enter a budget line item, click the plus symbol in the bottom grid. Step 21. Category will populate in the first column in the grid. Fill in the remaining 4 columns of your budget line item. You can only edit columns marked in white. Columns marked in green will automatically calculate. Step 22. Once you have entered your budget line item completely, click on the disk icon to save. Repeat this process for all budget line items. Step 23. If you make an error while Step 23. If you make an error while entering the line item or change your mind, you can click the cancel icon to cancel the entry. Continuing step 23. Once you save, your budget line items will appear in all green and the 4 columns to the right will have auto-calculated. If you cancel, the budget will appear as it did before you clicked the plus symbol. Step 24. If saved in error and a change is needed, you can edit your budget line item. Click the row you wish to edit. It will turn green. Click the pencil icon or make the change, then use the same save or cancel function discussed in prior slides. Step 25. You may also delete budget line items. To delete, click on the row you would like to delete. It will turn green. Then click the trash can icon. Continuing step 25, click the delete button to complete the deletion. Click cancel if you made a mistake and wish to return to the previous screen without deleting the item. Step 26. Anytime you add, edit, or delete a budget line item, you should refresh the current grants grid to show your progress. To refresh, click the refresh icon on the upper grid as shown above. The columns will automatically update. Step 27. Once you've entered all your line items in the 4 budget categories, you can upload any necessary or voluntary documentation, which would include meeting agendas, a newsletter, etc., under the Documents tab. Click the Documents tab on the bottom grid. Step 28. To upload documents, first ensure you have selected the correct application by clicking on the row in the top grid. It will return green. Then click on the Add Files button. Step 29. The upload screen will appear. The sample above shows a Windows upload screen. If you are on a Mac computer, your screen will differ slightly. Select the documents from your computer that you would like to upload and click Open. Step 30. The file name of the document you are attempting to upload will appear below the Add Files button. To upload, click the blue Upload button. Continuing step 30. If the upload is successful, the upload button will change to Done and the document will appear in the grid. Repeat this process for all your attachments. Step 31. The Remove button will only remove the document from the pending upload area below the Add Files button. It will not delete it from the grid if you've already uploaded. Continuing step 31, once a document is uploaded, it cannot be deleted from the grid. As mentioned in the prior slide, the Remove button does not delete. Please make 100% certain you intend to upload a document before you hit the Upload button. Step 32. To review your uploaded document, click the corresponding row, which will turn green, and click the Download button as shown above. It's the arrow pointing downwards. Continuing step 32, the option to open or save will pop up. This is an example from a Word document. If you open a PDF, it will open in a new tab on your browser. In this example, click Open to test the document. Your file will open in the same format you uploaded it. Step 33. Once you have entered your application and budget information completely, you can preview your application prior to submission. To preview, click the Reports tab, then select the corresponding row in the top grid and the grant application row in the bottom grid. Step 34. Click on the drop-down menu to select a format for previewing your application. We recommend PDF. There are 7 options, however, including PDF, Excel, and Word. Click on the Download Selected Report button to preview your application. Continuing step 34, your application preview will populate. This sample is in PDF form. Step 35. If funded, you'll be able to download a copy of your approved budget. To download, click on the corresponding row in the top grid and the Grant Authorized Items row in the bottom grid. Then select the format from the drop-down and click Download Selected Report. Step 36. Once you have previewed your application, deemed it complete, and are ready to submit, click the Submit Application tab in the bottom grid. Step 37. To submit your application, ensure that the correct row is selected in the top grid. It will turn green, and click the Submit Application button at the bottom of the page. Step 38. You will be asked to confirm your selection. To submit your application, click Continue. To cancel and return to the previous page without submitting, click Cancel. Continuing step 38. Once you've submitted your application, the application status in the top grid will automatically change from draft to submitted. You will receive an email confirming your submission of your application. Remember, once it's been submitted, you can no longer make changes to your application or budget. Continuing step 38. As the grant application process continues, you can log into GMS and view your application progress. The progress of your application will be reflected in the application status column of the top grid. In the example above, see how the status has changed from submitted to staff review. Continuing step 38. If approved, your application status will change to awarded or awarded modified if items were vetoed or capped, and the columns in the top grid, including amount approved, total remaining, and award date, will automatically update. If denied, your application status will change to rejected. Continuing step 38. If your application is initially denied funding, you may submit an appeal. Information regarding the appeal process will be mailed out at that time. Your application status will initially show rejected. Should you decide to appeal, it will change to pending appeal. Be sure to check your application status in the grants management system. Continuing step 38. The final status you will see before you receive a notification letter or email will be City Council review. Once City Council has approved the funding results, you will receive an email from GMS and a letter from the NBWGP staff regarding your decision. If you have any questions, please contact NBWGP staff at 602-262-6131.